Good morning, my little dumpster fire babies. How is everyone doing this morning? I hope that your day is going to be off to a wonderful, fantastic start. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Carrington. Love for you to join this dumpster fire. Or if you guys have been here before but have not yet hit that subscribe button, I absolutely invite you to do so. And to click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and dive on into testing out some more new makeup. So, what do we have today? So, first and foremost, I have some singles from Give Me Glow. They are right here. This is called the Fiesta bundle. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I have not quite decided. We'll find out. It'll go along the way. With that, Give Me Glow came out with these lip bundles. There's 22 of them. I bought all 22, but I figured we could try to use one of these to go with the look. I already owned all 22 of the liquid lipsticks. They have now included a lip liner and a matching gloss, but you couldn't just purchase those separately. At the time, they just had these, the trio, so I bought them again. I don't even care. I don't feel bad about it. Also in this video, I kind of want to test out this Fenty Popsicle Hydrating Lip Stain, just to kind of give my lips a little bit of prep before we get started. So I want to try this. What else do we have? This is going to be making another debut. I tried this before. I really liked it, but I didn't like the foundation. We're going to be debuting this again because I love this foundation and I want to see how well these go together. See if I'm going to love that or not. From Give Me Glow, I did purchase another bronzer. The ones that I purchased before, I felt like were just all so very warm. I did find one that was a little bit more cool toned, that would, you know, more match my skin color for like the fairness. Then we're going to try out again this e.l.f. Halo Glow. I want to get more opinions. This came a long time ago in the CAREBEAR Wet n Wild collection. I have not tried any of their lashes. I want to see what I think of these. Could be good, could be bad. So if you guys are excited to see what look I create, what I think of these products, then definitely keep on watching. I'm going to start off with the eye look. I did prime my eyes because the shades do seem very neon. So I used this white base from Colored Rain. It's the Paint Beige eyeshadow base. I also sat it with the Laura Mercier powder. So inside, this is a palette that has like a ton of stuff in it, but the focus is honestly going to be these 4 shades right here. Here they are on the back of the hand. So first of all, we have this right here, which is called Fiesta. This is a duochrome. So it's got the like green, the pink, and the yellow for all of the mattes that are together. So we have Mangonada, Extra Guac, and Strawberry Pinata. Okay, by the way, if you can hear people talking, I apologize. It's winter break. Okay, everybody's around and my dogs are snoring, as you can tell. It's always days, baby days. She's a bradycephalic. So we're going to start off with the shade right here, the Mangonada, and okay, a little bit of kick up, kind of common with the Give Me Glow type shades. And we're just going to, yep, it's really nice and pigmented, which I expect with Give Me Glow shadows. And it's going to take a little bit of building up since these are very neon type shades. They're very light. So how was everyone's Christmas? Let me know down below what was the favorite gift you got, and what was the favorite gift you gave. Let me know all of that down below. I think my favorite gift that I gave, I have 2 answers. So in terms of like my family and kids, I was so excited to gift them a Nintendo Switch. They had actually been saving up for a Nintendo Switch for a while now. They were just about able to make it where they could buy the Switch, not so much like the games and accessories. And so we decided that they had worked really hard for being able to save up, that we'd rather purchase that for them instead. So that's what we did. We gave them that. I'm really excited that I got that. Like, their face just lit up and I loved it so much. And then in terms of my best friend, because we did a little Christmas, is I loved giving her a cup. I custom made her a tumbler. I'll put a picture of it. But basically it's just like, has like a huge long saying about like how thankful I am for her to be my best friend. And then if I had another best friend, I'd punch her in the face and go find her. Because again, she is just one of my best friends. So I'm so thankful to have her in my life. So I gave her that. And then in terms of gifts that I received, from like, you know, family, kids, things like that, I think my favorite thing, although I'm the mom, so I basically bought it all, is all of my massive tumblers. I did a tumbler haul, so you guys will see all those. And then from my best friend, my favorite thing that she got me was a shirt that has on it, it says, "I can't let you be a monster, Elon Musk," with the Monopoly man. And that's because one night we were playing Monopoly, me and my friends were, and I had put a hotel on like some of my properties, and she literally had the most amount of money. Like, even though I had hotels, nobody else had hotels. Nobody was landing on my hotels, but everybody was landing on her properties. Like, she was like rolling in the money, and she was just like, and then when she had to give me, like, finally she landed on it, and it was on like Boardwalk. It was pretty expensive, and she's like, "I just can't let you be a monster like Elon Musk." And I was like, "Lady, you're over here with more money than any of us. Like, what?" So she made that into a shirt, and I love that so much. It was such a good shirt, such a good gift. So let me know your guys' favorites. So now let's go into that Strawberry Pinata shade. This one doesn't have a lot of kick up, but I'm kind of finding I'm really having to dig my brush in there as well. So it's just, oh shoot, hello. Maybe I did not need to dip my brush in. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Wow. Hello. I was not ready. I was not ready. I was not ready. Wow. Whoops. Carrington. Wow. What'd you do? Oh man. Oh man. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Help. Help. Okay. Okay. I did not know it was going to be this pigmented. I thought I was going to have to build it up like the first shade. Oh no. Wow. Okay, so that was really pigmented. I went a lot slower on this side, but now I'm going to go into that extra guac shade, which is that green. And I just want to tap a little bit of it on the outer corner. Just kind of stipple it around. Okay. I do want to say I kind of want to focus the green more on the lower lash line than here. But, okay. Now we're just going to move right on into that Fiesta shade. I'm going to take that on my finger. I really prefer my pinky finger. You can use a brush or whatever finger you like to your little heart's content. You need a little bit more. Ooh. Just right in here. There we go. It's really, really pretty. This feels like, honestly, like silk. It feels so smooth. Their shimmer formula is really good. So good. Okay, before I continue on with anything else, I do want to go ahead and start with this hydrating lip pout lip stain. How does this work? How does this work? Quenches lips, brings wet looking shine, leaves a soft stain. Yeah, but how do you, like, what do you do? Ingredients. I don't know. Okay. So it comes in like a triangular type packaging. I have mine in Berry Banger. I don't know. You really need to like. Ooh. Huh. Interesting. So this does heal. It's very hydrating and nourishing, like it says. But it looks weird. But it looks kind of streaky and stringy. I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Okay, let's move on to the priming of the face. I did try to use the lashes. I will say I don't care for these a lot. They're very, very flimsy. The band is so thin, so flimsy. The lashes themselves are so flimsy. Like usually you try to like put it around your finger to make some bend to it, and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening. So let's go ahead, prime the face with this e.l.f. Halo Glow. I feel like I may have put way too much on last time, but we'll find out this time, you know? We will find out. Alright. And we're just, I like to rub this in with my finger to really kind of get the glow everywhere I want it to go. Oh my god, Daisy's literally at my feet. Snoring so loud. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this foundation that I really love right now. This foundation is just so good. It's just so good. It just plays so well with like all of my products. So now we are ready to move on into the setting powder, which is actually a powder foundation from Juvia's Place. I really liked this. I thought, you know, but I didn't really care for the foundation. So I'm gonna see if I love this more with the foundation that I love. And then I'm also gonna try in another video testing this as my foundation. Not as a setting powder, but it's really, really pretty. This like lip stuff, even though like it is starting to turn more into like a stain, I do find that it's still hydrating, which is interesting. I don't know what I was expecting it not to be, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I feel like I really like this with this foundation. But of course an up close is gonna tell. Oh no, I do. And I think it looks good underneath my eyes as well with the concealer that I used, which was the ABH. And it plays well with all of my other like cream products. So I really like this actually. Let's go ahead, let's move on into the lower lash line. I really honestly just primarily want to use the green, that extra guac. So I really didn't use a lot of it on the lids. I do want to take this like highlighter that was with the Teresa is Lethal and put that as like my inner corner shade right here, because it kind of ties in that green on the lower lash, and then, you know, up here as well. That's in the like multi-chrome. It's really pretty. So then we're now going to move on into this bronzer. This is in the shade Ocean Drive. So online it's really helpful. I really like Get Me Glow's like setup on their system, because like when it comes to like their bronzers, highlighters, things like that, you click on it, when you go down to like what it says, you know, what about it, it'll say best for fair, cool tones, warm tones, olive tones, whatever the case may be, or good for fair to medium, or fair to light, you know, and like the undertones. And so that's what I really appreciated. I didn't really read them when I first was purchasing these in a hurry when they first launched, but now I went back and did, and it's really pretty. I do like this shade. It does have quite a bit of hiccup within the pan, so just something to be mindful of. but it's really pretty. I feel like it has like it's very cool, but it has like a warmth to it as well. Like a warm cool, if that makes sense. Where it's not so warm it's turning me orange. It's not red either, but it's not like so cool that it's gray. It's very pretty. This is very, 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 very pretty. So now let's dive on into the lip options. So first off, we have this right here, which is Sweater Weather. This is like a darker like burgundy type shade. I don't think that's gonna go for this. We have Daddy, which is like a, these look very light on camera, but it's more of like a pinkish dark brown. Again, I don't think so. There is a shade called She's All That. Maybe not. Okay, let's try like a vintage mauve. No, that's not gonna be it either. Cinnamon bun. I think let's try cinnamon bun. Let's try that. So again, everything comes with a liner, a liquid lipstick, and a gloss. So I'm gonna start off with our handy dandy lip liner. Yeah, this lip stain doesn't come off, does it? Okay, let me try. Should have rethought this. Put over some of that. Then I'm gonna go in with the matte liquid lipstick. And these are all in the exact same shade. So here's the completed and final look, testing out some new makeup with a focus on Give Me Glow. What do you guys think? I love testing new makeup. I'm really happy with this completed look. I really feel like the skin and everything just looks so good. Everything just sank right on in. We can do a little bit of like a close-up with everything. Like, do I have texture, lines? Sure. But like, is this bad? No. I think it looks really, really good. The eye look came out better than I had expected. So I'm really excited now to dive on into my final thoughts with a, That's right. After testing makeup, I rank everything from my least favorite to my most favorite and giving an explanation why. So last place is this Wet n Wild, these lashes. These lashes were so thin, wobbly, not very good quality. Honestly, I feel like I'm probably only going to be able to use that a few times. I don't know. I don't even think I want to use it again. It was really hard to apply. It was hard to get glue on there to like really stay on there. And again, it was just very, very hard to even like pin down because they just wanted, like when you would start pinning this one down, well, then this side would come up. Well, then you're trying to pin this side down, well, this side would come up. And it's like, my glue is good. Like all my other lashes work with the method that I use. What is wrong with these? So I just wasn't, no. Next up is going to be this Fenty lip stain. It is very hydrating. I didn't really like the way that it applied. It just seems like it was really, really streaky. When it did wear off, it definitely did leave a stain. I would want to see how I would like this with like a lip liner, but again, the way that it was just that it applied, it was just so streaky that I just felt like even after it dried, like it was very like, it was like really focused like right here and then lighter here, and then the upper lip was like really light. I don't know. I need to play around with this more. Let me know if you guys have tried this product, what you think, what's your favorite way to use it. There weren't directions on the package, so I don't know. Let me know. Next up, I literally love the rest of these products. So this is going to be hard. So next up is going to be the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I really like this. This does provide a good glow. This provides no hydration. So for me, I usually have a two-step priming where I prime with something hydrating, glowy, and then a pore filling primer in the center. For me, if I were to use this, because there's no hydration, I would need to go in with a hydrating primer, you know, I have a couple in there that are hydrating, and then go over with this to get more of that glow, and then a pore filling primer. It just feels like a lot of extra work, but this is beautiful. Like, it really does, like your skin is going to be glowing, honey, glowing. So I do like this. There's some people who absolutely hate this. I actually don't mind it. I think that's decently okay. Next up is going to be the singles. Listen, I love singles from Give Me Glow, but like, just hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I think the reason why I'm ranking this lower is because, one, I think the formula is still really good. It's there. I feel like there was kind of like some inconsistencies among like what I was expecting. So this first shade, I had to like pack and blend and blend and blend. So I was kind of expecting the same thing with this pink, but then the pink was like, wow, pigmented in your face. But then when I went in with the green on like my outer edge, it just wasn't giving a lot of pigment, but then it was really pigment when doing underneath my lash line. To an extent, it just kind of, I don't know, lost some of the pigment as well now that I've done the rest of my makeup and I've been talking. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. I expect them all to work the same, I guess, but they're not bad. The duochrome, I really love how the duochrome has like the pink, the yellow, and the green all into one, so that way it'll complement whatever. I think the thing also that I'm ranking this lower is this comes as a bundle. I'm just trying to think from like a perspective of somebody who doesn't frequently purchase from Give Me Glow, doesn't own a ton of makeup. Let's say, hey, I was really wanting to try out something from Give Me Glow. Oh, well, I get this quad that's cheaper than if I bought singles by themselves. Let me try this out. For some people who may be more comfortable with neutrals or not really used to, you know, these types of tones, might have a hard time trying to come up with a look. I could see that being an issue. Like, okay, how am I going to work all of these together? So I could definitely see that being like the case or the issue. So that's just something to keep in mind. I'm going to assume if somebody really is only comfortable with like browns and neutrals, they would still do a single that would kind of complement that. But at the same time, somebody might just be like, hey, I just want to try the formula. Here are these. I think the multi-chrome stands up like they always do, but I could see where a lot of people might struggle with the other colors, just trying to create a look. Next up is going to be from Give Me Glow, the bronzer. This is a beautiful, beautiful bronzer. I really thought that like it wasn't too warm, wasn't too red, but it was still cool and like a bronzer and not so much like a contour. I think it's so beautiful. I think this goes really, really well with my skin tone being so fair. I know like in the package I'm like, oh, that might be too deep. It's not. It's really easy to use, blendable. It sank, like played so well on top of like powders. There's no patching, there's no skipping, there's no you know, muddy spots, weird spots. You know, the product didn't just apply to one place and not blend out. It's a very, very good bronzer formula, and I'm very happy with that. Next up is going to be this foundation. I continue to be very impressed with this foundation. I continue to use it over and over and over again, and I just feel like it really sinks into my skin. It's really, really illuminating. I don't have any issues. You know, it just really just sinks in well. You know, it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look heavy. I think it's like really decent. And I know sometimes with skincare foundations, it can look heavy, it cannot work that well. I don't have that issue with that. I think that's a really, really great product. In second place is going to be the Juvia's Place Powder Foundation. I continue to be floored by this. I really, really have liked this so far going over foundations. I really felt like the foundation I had used originally, which was Juvia's Place, I just didn't like that foundation in general, but I felt like this kind of saved it. So then I was like, oh, what's going to look like with foundations that I do love? And again, I'm floored. Again, it continues to impress me. It works well with the products underneath. It works well with the products on top. I literally have no issues with this. So the next step I'm going to do is I am going to be trying this as like a powder foundation. And I am just very, very excited to see what happens. Like, how much am I going to love this? I'm really excited to see that. In number one place are going to be these lip trios. I have been using these a ton. I love how everything just comes in one, right? If you're just like, if you're somebody who you have a lot of liners, or you have a lot of lipsticks, like sometimes you could be like, okay, sometimes you might have your lip combo and you'd be like, that, I already know what I need to reach for. But if you're playing around with new stuff, you might be like, okay, is this lip color going to go with this lip liner? here it is. It's already done in one. Granted, you know, if you want something lighter on the center, you may have to choose something else. But if you're somebody where you're just like, I need to be quick, I need something that I can just grab, like this box, lip liner, liquid lipstick, where you can then decide if you want to go in with the gloss or not. It's all right here, all in one. Again, there's 22. There's like tons of colors. You've got one that's like a little bit more yellow. You've got pinks. You've got browns. You've got purpley color. You've got black. Like, there are 22 shades. I'm really hoping they come out with more soon, because again, those are so beautiful. Their glosses are very, very pigmented. You could go in with the lip liner and a gloss. You could go in with just a liquid lipstick. You could go in with the liner and the liquid lipstick. You could go in just a liquid lipstick and the gloss. Like, there's so many options that you can do, and it's just so easy. It's just there. It's easy for you. If you want to go in with something lighter in the center, reach into another box or reach into one of your other glosses or other lipsticks or whatever the case may be. But they're just so foolproof. The liner, again, really nice, creamy, pigmented, and I'm sitting here trying to rub it away, and it is rubbing away sort of, but like it's still taking a lot. So these are really, really good liners. They hold up. The liquid lipstick holds up as well. The gloss does as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to go hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell if you have not yet done so already. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye.